Hey everyone, it's Kara here from Boho and I am back. Happy Monday. This is going to be, what is today's date? The 11th. This is day 11 of 1 month in my bullet journal, and I'm really excited to be back after a weekend away. So I just want to say thank you everyone for the well wishes while we took a weekend off in Vermont. It was much needed, and we had an amazing time. If you want to see just a little insight into what I was up to this past weekend in Vermont, you can check out my Appalachian Trail YouTube channel, which will be linked in the description box below. But I posted a video of my little winter hike up in Vermont in sub-freezing temperatures. It was so cold, y'all. Anyway, I want to get right into planning for today. I have a lot on my plate, and I am actually getting started a little later than usual. There's something about coming back from like a weekend away, like it's hard to kind of get going on Monday morning. So that's kind of the situation I'm in right now. It's like 9:30, 9:40 almost. So yeah, I really need to get cracking. I've been kind of a lazy bones this morning. All right, first thing I want to do is just look back and see if I have any open tasks, which I do. One is organizing the garage, which we're going to work on throughout this week. And the next is filming my carefree lettering video, which I want to get done today or tomorrow. So I'm going to keep those in mind when I'm setting up for today. And I am just going to start right here under my little carefree lettering demo that I did in my last video when I had zero voice, which by the way, doing much better obviously today. All right, so today is Monday. Let's get this going. And I am like, I don't know if you can see my hand shaking. I've had like 3 cups of coffee this morning trying to get motivated to get up here and start planning my day. So it's just going to be one of those shaky days, and that's all right. All right, and I am going to do a time bar today. I have a lot going on. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've been this shaky in a while. You know what's funny though? Like looking back sometimes, I'm like, oh gosh, I was so shaky, or that line's not straight, or whatever. And most of the time when I look back, I realize that I actually kind of like the shakier lines. I don't know, it just looks more hand-drawn, more representative of real life rather than like grabbing a ruler and making sure everything's perfectly straight and beautiful. That's never my priority. All right, and you can probably hear my dogs as usual playing in the background. All right, time bar is set up, and before I color it, Micah, knock it off. And before I shade it in, I think I'm going to go ahead and migrate these things forward just so I know for sure that I've got them on my radar. Organize garage and film lettering video. And I'm gonna put little arrows through these and just double check. I'm gonna scan, make absolutely sure that there's nothing else here that has not been completed. So we're looking good. Okay, let me go ahead and fill in my time bar for the day. So we've got sleep. And even though I'm getting a late start this morning, I actually woke up at my normal time, like 5:30. And I plan on going to bed around 10:30 tonight. There we go. And morning routine, although I didn't plan it this way, it ended up going very long. I didn't even work out this morning either. So this was just me making breakfast, doing a little bit of reading, a little bit of journaling, and honestly, I got sucked into a YouTube rabbit hole this morning, watching videos about, what was I watching? That's bad when you can't even remember. Oh, I was watching videos about filming travel vlogs. That's what it was. And I was kind of sucked into that. All right, let's see. Purple for work. Oops, wrong end, Kara. All right. This morning is going to be pretty much just filming and editing this video. And then this afternoon, I will get to everything else that needs to be done. Okay, so on my plate today, we have the usual. I need to work on Boho Berry box designs. I also need to work on my checklist. For Alec. He's the one that's going to be editing and uploading all of my videos while I'm out on the trail. And I need to grant him access to like my YouTube channel. I'm going to list these out because that way I can just be sure that I've gotten everything. Access to YouTube. I need to give him access to Dropbox. And I'm going to spell it correctly this time. All right, and then I need to give him access to our music subscription services. That's where we get royalty-free music for the YouTube channel. And then I also need to email him regarding YouTube in general. I just want to make sure he's a fabulous video editor and producer. I just want to make sure that he understands all the ins and outs of posting on YouTube and all that sort of stuff. See if I need to give him a quick tutorial on those sorts of things or not. So there's that. I also need to run payroll. And I need to meal plan for this week because normally, I think I mentioned this last weekend, but normally I meal plan on Saturdays, go grocery shopping on Sundays, and then we have our food for the week. So I haven't done that because we were on vacation. So I'm going to create our meal plan today. We might order out for dinner tonight, and then I'll go grocery shopping tomorrow or today if I have time, but I kind of have a feeling I'm not going to have time to go today. So that is going to be my list for today. I did want to update on NaCoWriMo. I am falling very, very behind. I haven't written a letter since the 5th. So maybe this evening that might be kind of my relaxation time. It's the 11th. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 letters to write. That's crazy. Oh, speaking of letters to write, and this actually might help me. On Patreon, I set up a new Patreon account for my Appalachian Trail YouTube channel for people that want to provide a little extra support. They can enroll there. And by being patrons, they get access to kind of real-time updates on what's going on with my trail adventure. Also, different levels get different things like postcards from trail towns or a thank you card, different things depending on how much they want to pledge. So I actually have quite a few postcards that I need to send out to Patreon members or my patrons. So Patreon benefits is what I'm going to write here. But that can actually be part of my NaCoWriMo as well, is sending those postcards. So that'll be a cool way to update that. Also, a couple of updates on my monthly here. We were going to do a live Q&A in our main group on Friday, but we actually ended up leaving a little bit earlier and I didn't really have a voice on Friday. So we rescheduled that to this upcoming Friday. So I'm going to put that here, live Q&A at 1 p.m. And then I'm also having a patron live Q&A for my AT channel at 7 p.m. So I'm just going to put 1 p.m/7 p.m. So those are important things coming up for me. All right, so that, y'all, is going to be my day. I know I haven't done digital in a few days. I am going to update you on that tomorrow. I have a few new things going on there that I've been having some fun with, and I'll show you that. Also, gosh, I keep remembering things. This list is getting long, y'all. I also need to film, if I can write, film, Procreate, cover tutorial, because that's something a lot of people have been requesting, like how I create the little digital covers for my notebooks that I've been using. And again, I just want to stress that this list isn't necessarily all things that have to happen today. They're just anything that comes up that I want to have on my radar that I know needs to get done. I want to add it here so that it stays top of mind. And if it doesn't get done today, then I migrate it forward to the next day and the next day and the next day, or however long it takes to get things done. All right, y'all. That is going to do it for today. Short and sweet. But as you can see, I have quite a bit on my plate to get going on. I hope y'all are having a great Monday. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Again, I'll have some links in the description box below if you're curious about my AT channel or anything else I mentioned here today. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.